one of the videos that I was watching and ended up liking. I'm pretty sure I liked it. I didn't watch all of it, but it was a repost on Mike Tyson's podcast channel of Francis Ngannou, who shocked the world. One of the biggest upsets in boxing history. One of the biggest upsets in fighting sport history. Tyson Fury is arguably, the current best heavyweight boxer of our generation. And Francis Ngannou is one of the best that's still up for contention. There's arguments for a few other people, but one of the absolute best heavyweights in mixed martial arts. And Francis Ngannou crossed over to boxing, which is something he always wanted to do. He challenged himself. He walked a difficult road. Many looked down upon him. Many cast doubt upon him. But he shocked the world. He lost in a controversial split decision, according to the judges' score. Tyson Fury barely won. And I think, personally, I'm a big fan of Tyson Fury. I'm now a big fan of Francis Ngannou too, now that I've seen him speak a little more. He's got a very powerful but good heart. But the way that it turned out, it's opened the doors for other mixed martial artists to venture into boxing and be successful and make a lot more money than they're capable of making in most cases fighting mixed martial arts. It brings more eyes to boxing as a sport, which has been diminishing as kind of like the premier fight sport for a number of years. And it's exciting. It's exciting. And now there can be a rematch between Fury and Ngannou. And Ngannou might fight some of the other top heavyweight boxers. It's quite a story of bravery and triumph. Ngannou has that good, strong heart. Makes for a good, exciting, and touching story. But speaking of good, strong hearts, Mike Tyson. I always felt he was one of the most impressive boxers ever. Maybe the most fierce, maybe the most feared. The air of domination and fear that he wielded at his time of peak performance when he was younger was something to behold, something to be recorded in boxing history. And his ego, as most stars suffer from, his ego got inflated. And like moths to a flame, many people came to take from him. And much was taken. He had probably more than one fall from grace. But I always thought that the thing that made Mike Tyson great was his life in his later years, in recent years. What makes him great is not just the podcast that he has, but the personality that he has, the example that he shows people, other people of his ethnicity, but any man, the example that he shows men. He's a crier. He's done a lot of work investigating his soul, coming back from adversity, mending his heart, another man, Mike Tyson, who has a good and powerful heart. I'm getting choked up a little bit as I speak about this. I am not accomplished at letting that gate in the chest open, letting the tears flow. Mike can get emotional. It seems like Mike knows how to cry. And it's made him more powerful than ever. He's one of these personalities that has ascended to mythical status. Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan. These kinds of people were very accomplished, let me say, in some area of endeavor that they put a lot of their life and work into, got a lot of notoriety, but their image, the myth of who they are or were, reaches beyond that. Bruce Lee is another example of a person that ascended to become a mythical human being. And so I think my man Mike has stepped into mythical status, true greatness, because of the work that he's done recently, because of the man that he is now, because of his power, his confidence, but his vulnerability as well. His ability to show emotion to a large audience. The way that he shares love and knowledge encourages others to turn towards a higher purpose, to explore spirit to a certain degree. This is what makes Mike Tyson great. And Mike was a small part, but a potent part of bringing Francis Ngannou to a new level, to working towards his own mythical status. And I'm sure Tyson Fury will come back probably better than ever. He's come back after adversity, changed it up, become victorious again. We'll see. But now the doors are open for crossover fights, and ultimately as fans, I think if we can put our pride aside about I'm a mixed martial arts fan or I'm a boxing fan, it's better for all of us. It means more money is flowing to the fighters, potentially. It means more eyes on all the sports, so more opportunities for big exciting shows. And yeah. As crazy as the world is getting, as much as in large ways and small ways, things might appear like they're spiraling out of control, realign yourself when you can to that true path. Maybe you will find a new level of mythical adventure in your own life, in your success, in your knowledge of yourself. If you keep the heart true and eyes open to synchronicity.